Okay, so just wanted to make a quick public announcement um, that you people just have no idea how much there is to talk about. I feel like this whole, okay, I feel like I've been battering on somebody's door, well, gates, with, some big battering ram that actually has a ram's head, a metal ram's head on the end of it. And these gates just happen to be the gates of the underworld. And I feel like, spoiler alert for, another video, but I feel like the whole alien thing is kind of just this is just how they work. They just want to flip everything upside down and just throw you for a loop and get your mind all jumbled up. So you're all worried about these aliens overhead, these, far away planets. No, bitch, it's right underneath you. This is what your ancestors have been telling you the whole time, and now you want to bounce it and flip it onto some UFO, whatever. And I'm not saying that those don't exist. Interplanetary, interstellar, galactic, whatever. But a million times more likely and just more closer to home is going to be these subterranean societies. And not just subterranean, but also in the ocean. And they're clicked up, though. They're clicked up together against us. But anyways, yeah, man, there's just so much. Like, for instance, and I'm saying all these probably need to be videos in and of themselves, but just for instance, made in China, you go grab a shirt, whatever, okay, that says made in China. Just humor me here. Now, I want you to feel the shirt, look at the stitching, whatever. Is it possible that this shirt wasn't actually made in China? It was made in the underworld. And the thing that made it was this... I don't even know how to explain it. It's too late at night. It's like a biological imitation of a human that knows how to sew. Okay? Because they can do this. They can create these... and they've given up on technology more so in lieu of just making these biological slaves, like half human or partly human, just human enough to be able to stitch that shirt together there, buddy, or put that pair of shitty sunglasses there together. I don't know. Obviously, if you get stuff that's made in like Italy, it's probably coming from Italy. You can just tell there's a legacy of good stitching and quality of the fabric, and it's all, that's how we do things on the surface world. It wasn't just shitted out by some random non-human, slightly human thing that lives in the underworld. Okay? And, you know, if this gets me flagged for racism against Chinese people, I deserved it, damn it. So man, I'm saying I feel like that's what's been going on. I've been really banging on the door of not just the underworld though, but also ancient history. I feel like they both are so intertwined. Ancient history, this has basically just all been an extension of the underworld. Like when Jesus dies, okay, somebody who was just out, just walking around, spreading joy, destroying corruption and putrefaction, and he dies. No, there's definite... I'm just saying, man, the underworld is just... the year 2000, we saw this... We saw a new underworld pop up. We had a different underworld before. Okay, because to populate this world, it has to come from the underworld. So you had Satan and the fallen angels. Those were the contestants that The Price is Right was calling up from the underworld. But they got wrecked. In 2020, all their little fallen angel thing got wrecked. And replaced with, what is it, Duat? Tartarus? Whatever, yeah. And so you started having people from that section of the underworld. A perfect example, I think, of a possible candidate for the satanic, the fallen angel underworld member would be Johnny Sack from The Sopranos, who literally came out of nowhere and, just did an amazing job on that show, and possibly a denizen of the underworld who was called up to play this role. Okay? It's far-fetched, but just take it with a grain of salt, okay? And now we see, so now we have everybody has to wear masks. We have this whole new crop of underworld denizens who are not Johnny Sack. They don't wear Burberry. They don't have any style. They don't love their wives. They're not possibly the most morally correct person on the show, even more than Tony Soprano. This vessel of Satan. Okay, so what I'm saying is these people that have to come from the underworld to populate this world, they suck now because they're coming from Tartarus and not from whichever part of hell Satan runs. Oh man, gotten in over my head. I'm saying there's so much to talk about. There's so much going on right now. And it's interesting because a bitch wants to talk about, oh, you didn't respond. Well, bitch, you didn't respond. What about this evidence I have here that Hades turned evil? This is some shit they don't want to talk about. They've hidden from history. Apophis is obviously the Greek equivalent of Hades. So Hades, who used to work with Zeus, and of course Zeus is Ra. Hades, who used to work with Zeus and be down with Zeus, was Zeus's brother, has turned on Zeus and become this agent of evil. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know about these Egyptian gods and these Greek gods. Why? Because that's all a gateway to the underworld. We're on the cusp of it now, dagnabbit. It's right here. And I got this computer program attacking me, whatever it is. Evil Reflection. I feel like one channel of his is like an actual human, and like the other one, the gray one or whatever, is like the computer program. But I don't know. But yeah, what the hell do I know? I don't even know where these bagels are. Oh, there they are. So yeah, man, there's just so much stuff going on right now, and I feel like maybe he's just here to just kind of distract a brother. And, because I just got, there's just so much. And a lot of it, I'm saying, has to do with the underworld. It has to do with ancient history. But, yeah, man, I'm just, like, kind of drowning in this shit right now. And, but I'm saying, dude, why don't you talk about how history repeats itself? And you're going to stab me in the back again. Zeus, a.k.a. Ra. You was my boy. You was my brother. You was running the underworld. And you're not fit to run the underworld anymore. Osiris runs the underworld now. See, the whole Egyptian thing is... This is just a big stream of tangents. The whole Egyptian thing is more up to date than... the Greek thing. They were naive during the whole Greek time. With the Egyptians, they ain't fucking naive. Okay? They know this motherfucker right here, this Hades character, is garbage. Okay? But I'm saying there's just so much to get into. I hate to cut the video off. But I'm running out of time, and I probably need to write some shit down. Either write it down or just make a bunch of rants and then just kind of like see, I don't know. See ya.